What is going on, guys? Just doing a little training video with some narration here. Just kind of going over some of the different stuff I'm doing right now and just shit I need to work on. This stupid little drill right here is because my ankle mobility is bullshit. I've had 2 separate surgeries on my left ankle just from football injuries when I was like 15 years old, 16. And had to get repaired and scoped out and stuff, and yeah, that sucked. So it still gives me some problems and stuff like that, and I think it's been affecting just really kind of like my knee and hip tracking when I squat. So I've just been doing a lot more kind of generalized ankle mobility stuff, and then kind of part of a dynamic warm-up here. I've noticed that just pretty much my entire right glute, but especially like my glute medius, is just super weak. Like I feel like, I do exercises and stuff, I feel like it's not even firing, it's not doing anything. So a lot of my warm-up stuff for my lower body days anyway has been a bunch of this fun little bullshit stuff. So I mean, it's boring, it's monotonous, but hopefully a couple million reps of it will pay off at some point. I've been doing it consistently for about 2 or 3 weeks now, and I've already noticed a little bit of a difference. This neat little variation on a hip lift. Basically, when you put your opposite leg in like a hard flex position like that, it basically takes your lower back out of it, so you can't really cheat and arch your way up. So limits the range of motion a little bit, but yeah, whatever. It really helps kind of target that glute medius, especially it being weak as shit. It's not really moving too much anyway. So this is the main lift for the day, going back to more of a kind of max effort conjugate style loading scheme here for my max effort days anyway. Gonna keep the max effort days, have 2 dynamic days during the week, and then just have kind of 2 days of just kind of either mobility work or kind of targeted kind of isolation stuff, just cutting down the frequency a little bit, just letting everything kind of heal up. And honestly, just my fucking head hasn't been in it at all. Had zero motivation to train or really do anything. So this is 175 pounds of chain. I worked up to 500 for 3 with it and did some back offsets. But shit like this is just fun. It kind of really does kind of help break away from the monotony of just like normal barbell lifts and stuff. It just, I don't know. Like I said, my motivation's been about 0. I've had a couple stupid little nagging things, just dumb little tendinitises that have just been annoying. So I'm just tired of feeling like shit. So just really backing off. This is actually the first session I've done. It was actually kind of planned out in about 2 months. I just had to get away from it and not really do anything. This is the first back off set with 455, I think. I don't even really remember, to be honest with you. Yeah, like I said, it's about 175 pounds of chain. This is how you're supposed to set up chain when you do any kind of lift with chain. You want it a little, you want a little bit on the floor, but you want it totally deloaded. You don't want any chain weight in the bottom at all. So you really have to drive really hard while that chain's collecting back up. A lot of people do it hanging up higher on the bar, and sure, there's good reasons to do that for, if you're working on stability, if you believe in that kind of shit. Personally, I think balance and proprioception is just kind of a function of how strong you are. Because, I mean, unless you're training inner ear fluid mechanisms, then I don't really know how you can even work on balance and stability in the first place without just being really fucking strong. It seems like it's a lot of people with a lot of weaknesses that have problems with balance and proprioception and body's awareness and everything like that. But anyway, so this is how I've always done it. This just seems like the right way to do it. So this is the last set of 3 there, just kind of fucking around talking to people. I don't know, not really taking training too seriously yet still. I don't really have any meets planned. I might try to get on the NAPF team for the Virgin Islands, and I believe it's in August. It'd be cool to go back to the Summer Showdown in June, but really, I just kind of want to take a little bit of time off and just work on the stuff that I suck at, preferably for the rest of this year, and then do the American Open and Push-Pull Nationals in December in Scranton. This is 605 for 6. I suck at sumo deadlifts. Hook grips are really coming along. I had 0 problem holding on to it. Ooh, look at that hard, solid lockout. I'm an idiot. I actually spit that out because I was about to swallow it. This is one of my favorite core exercises. It's called a suitcase deadlift. Basically, it's really similar to like an uneven farmer's walk. You just load one side, just stand up and have a hard contraction at the top. Just really focus on keeping everything nice and tight. It's kind of a lighter day with it, just doing a little bit like just a kind of a static hold at the top. I like doing these for, just doing heavy 5 sets of 5, 5 sets of 3, something like that. Basically the heaviest thing I can hold on to, or just find a max weight and pick the shit up. That's just character building. This here, just stretching out the old ghoulie, just doing the Quidditch stretch, getting ready to go to Hogwarts. I just had some stuff bound up in there, just digging it around. It's one of my favorite little soft tissue mobilization exercises. More hip abduction work because I suck at it. And yeah, that's really all I got for this one. Nothing too exciting. Yeah, see y'all later.